Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and in this video today I'm going to teach you how to make my very first pattern which is the Easy Breezy Beach Bag pattern. This is a 100% cotton bag. It is a mesh stitch that stretches really easily, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of what can fit in here. So I have a beach towel, and we're going to roll up like this. I really hope that this comes across the way I would like it to. Here's just one of my swimsuits, Kindle, and a body lotion because I don't know where my sunscreen is. So that's kind of what it would look like with everything inside of it. Bag is able to be washed and dried in any conventional washer dryer. The bag will stretch out over time so you can fit more stuff in it. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this tutorial. I had so much fun making it. And you don't even have to use it as a beach bag. You can also use it as a farmer's market bag. But right now it is January and spring break is going to be here before we know it. And then it's going to be spring and summer. So I think that this bag is just going to be your perfect 2024 beach and market bag. So let's get started into the tutorial. So here are all the materials that you're going to need to make your bag. You're going to need about 1.5 of the sugar and cream supersize. So I have my other little ball over here. Scissors, your darning needle, and a 4mm G hook. So we'll set these two off to the side for now. So the first thing you're going to do is make your slip knot. And then you're going to chain 50 and then 2 on the end. So 1, 2. All right. So I did my 50 plus 2, and so now what you're going to do is in the third stitch from your hook, you're going to double crochet 2 into that third stitch from the third chain space from the hook. So in this pattern, the turning chain, or this little extra 2, counts as a stitch. So in the third stitch from the hook, you're going to put 2 single crochets, and then you're going to single crochet in each of the chains until you get to the very end. As you can tell, I have double crocheted all the way to the end. So you double crochet until you get to the last one, and then in this last stitch you need to double crochet 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then that sets you up perfectly to double crochet along the other side. So there are a couple different ways that you can do this. You could either do it in between each of the double crochets, so it kind of look like this. Or you can do into the foundation chain. So that would be like this. Either one is correct. It's just whatever you're most comfortable with, wherever you can find the stitches. So double crochet in each one of those until you get to your last stitch, and then I will tell you what to do next. Okay, so now we're to the end. You double crocheted on the other side, and you just have 1 stitch left. So in this one, you're going to double crochet 2 so that it also has 5. So we had the chain 2 at the beginning, and then you double crocheted 2, and then when you've come back around, you double crocheted 2 again. So then you're going to slip stitch into that chain 2, and then you're going to chain 2, and then turn your work. Now on this one, in stitches 2 and 4 of the 5-stitch run, you're going to double crochet 3. So for example, this would be your like 3 in your 5. So right here, you're going to double crochet 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to double crochet 1 into each of the double crochets that you just made in your first round. And I will meet you on the other end, and we can go over the 3 doubles again. Okay, so you've come to the first end of your bag. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. So what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet into the first one, or you're going to double crochet into that first stitch, and then you're going to double crochet 3 into the second one, double crochet 1 into the third stitch, double crochet 3 into the fourth stitch, and then double crochet 1 into the fifth. So that creates a nice rounded edge while still increasing the bottom of the bag. And then you're across to the other side, so you're just going to keep double crocheting as you have been. Okay, so you've come to the second end. So this would be stitch 1, so we're going to double crochet 1, and then 2. We're going to double crochet 3. 1, 2, 3. And then at this point, we're going to slip stitch into that chain 2 space. And that is the bottom of our bag. So from here on out, there are not going to be any more increases. So what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and we are going to be working in the back loop only. So you have your 1 double crochet, you have your chain 2. You're going to double crochet back loop only. This helps create a little bit of a separation between the bag bottom and the start of the bag body. So to double crochet in the back loop, you just yarn over, insert in the top. See how there's like the V there? You go through that. So then you're going through only 1 of the loops instead of 2, and then you double crochet as normal. And so you'll notice that it creates this little like seam here, and that's what you want, so that when we're done, when it sits up, it'll have like a distinct bottom separating it from the body of the bag. So you're just going to back loop, double crochet all the way around until you get back to the beginning. No increases, nothing crazy around the corners, since it's all just double crochets, super easy. So I will meet you when we are back here. All right, see how that kind of created a seam like that? Now our bag is kind of standing upward. So next we're going to start the mesh stitch, which is the biggest part of the body of the bag. So you're going to chain 3, 2, 3. You're going to turn your work, and you're going to skip this first stitch and double crochet into the second one. So you're going to double crochet and then chain one, skip one, double crochet, and you're just going to keep doing that all the way around. Double crochet, chain one, skip one, double crochet, chain one, skip one. See how that forms kind of that mesh stitch there? So you're just going to do that all the way around the bag. Alright, so we're almost at the end of row 1, so there's 3 stitches left here. The whole point of the way I try to do the bag connections is to make it look the same all the way around, which is why you skip this first stitch here, because then it perfectly aligns for you to do that one last double crochet chain, and then since it's a chain 3, one of these, it's supposed to be a double crochet and then your chain. So don't slip stitch into the top, slip stitch into the second chain. See how that kind of, like, both the ends now look pretty similar? So then you're going to chain 2 and you're going to chain 3 and turn your work. So the reason why you want to turn your work is if you don't, your this is going to get all wonky one way or the other. So you chain 3, you turned your work, and you're going to double crochet into each, on top of each double crochet that you've already done, and chain over each chain space. Oh no. So then you'll just always have the same number of double crochets and the same number of chain spaces. No increases, no decreases, nothing too crazy. Alright, so here we are coming to the end of our second row. Double crochet, chain, and then slip stitch into the second chain, chain 3, and then turn. So you are going to repeat the mesh pattern for 19 rows. So if you're looking at the bag like this, so this is the first mesh row, and this is the second one, and now we're working on the third one. So you're going to just keep doing this for 19 rows. So I will see you when we both have 19 rows again. Okay, so you're finally done with all 19 rows. So what you're going to do now is you've just slip stitched into your chain 2. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And now we're going to single crochet all the way around the bag. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a stitch marker in the first stitch here, because now we're going to be working continuously in the rounds. We're not going to be turning our work anymore. So you're going to single crochet in on top of the double crochet and in the chain 1 spaces. And at the end, you're going to have 114 single crochets. All right, so like I said, we are going to be working continuously in the round. So you're gonna single, instead of slip stitching and chaining one, you're just going to single crochet directly into where the first single crochet was. And then you're just gonna keep going around. And you're going to do this 4 times. So there's gonna be 4 rows. So here we have 1 and 2. We're going to have 4 rows before we split for the handles. So I will come back when I am done with my 4 rows. All right, so we're done with the 4 rows. We're about to go on to the 5th row. So now we are going to split for the straps. So what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet 15 to start. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now you're going to chain 75, and that is going to be the first strap. So 1, 2. And now you're going to skip 27 stitches here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7. And then you're going to single crochet into 20 to stitch number 28, and then you're going to single crochet 30. So you have 1, 2, 4, So we just single crocheted 30, and now you're going to chain 75 again. And then you're going to skip 27 stitches again. And then you're going to single crochet 15. And there we are back at 1. So next what you're going to do is you're just going to keep single crocheting around, and as you go around you're going to single crochet into your chain spaces, and you're going to do that for 4 rows. So I will come back and see you when the bag is done. All right, and so we have completed our 4 rows for our straps. So we are coming up to the stitch marker. So we're going to single crochet, and then into the stitch with the stitch marker I'm going to slip stitch, chain 1, and then cut my yarn.
pull through, take that out. And now your bag is done. So I know it looks like maybe it can't hold a lot right now, but it will stretch out with time.
Alrighty, and that is everything I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoy your new bag. Don't forget to post your newest creations on all of your social media platforms. But if you're doing it on Instagram, don't forget to tag me at TAYD Creations. I would love to see what your bag looks like. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!